Huddle Up Podcast is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? We're going to go with our pick'ems here in the NFL. You and I both went 2 for 2 last week. Stupid Cowboys. So I am sitting at 23-20 overall on the season. You are 25-18. You maintain the 2-game lead over me. I think this is the final week for bye week. So it is the Buccaneers and the Panthers are on a bye week this week. Then we start on Sunday, 1 o'clock CBS. It is the 8-3 Browns at the 8-3 Tennessee Titans, who are a 6-point home favorite. 54 is your over/under on this one. I gotta stay on brand. I bought into the Colts hype. That was probably a little bit of my mistake. So the Titans, while I will agree that they are the best team in the AFC South, I still don't think that means a whole lot. I still don't believe in this Titans team much at all. So I'm going to go with the Browns to cover, possibly even win this game. I'm not saying this is a guaranteed win for the Cleveland Browns, but I like them to cover the 6. And I will take the over as well. I think these offenses are going to move the ball. Of course, the Titans definitely a better offensive team than defensive.
Look, I keep trying to sell them to you, and they make it hard at times. But Derrick Henry's there. And Ryan Tannehill is kind of all the arguments you made about Alex Smith, in my opinion. So I'm going to keep selling you on the Titans. I like the Titans to win and cover. I'm going to take that over the Browns, mostly because I hate Baker Mayfield, and I think he's a sham. The guy just threw his first touchdown pass since week 7.
Is that good?
Throw that out. It's good. You only have to throw him every 8 weeks, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. It doesn't matter. Tennessee going to win here, going to cover. Over under was what number? I have it at 54.
That's where I had it, 54.
54. Only because Derrick Henry's probably just going to between Derrick Henry and Chubb, they're going to run the ball a lot. I don't think either team wants to pass on either defense. I'm going to take the under.
Then we go to Sunday, 4:05 on Fox, the 7-4 Rams, a 3-point home favorite, or road favorite, at the 6-5 Cardinals. 48.5 is your over/under. I feel the NFC East or NFC West right now, I feel like it's such a hard division to pick. I don't think Seattle's sitting on top, but I feel like they're the worst out of the 3 teams in contention. I think that defense is bad. That offense, with the exception of DK Metcalf, is sketchy at best. I think Seattle is, if there's an 8-3 team that's a bigger fraud than the Tennessee Titans, I think it's the Seattle Seahawks. That said, Arizona laid a huge goose egg this past week. That offense is starting to stumble. I like them to find themselves this week back at home over this Rams team. I think they cover. I think they win this game and really kind of disrupt things in that NFC West as well. And I like the over. I think they're gonna find that, and 48.5 feels very low. Especially with the Cardinals offense that can score a lot.
Well, I think that number speaks a lot to the lack of success from Kyler Murray. I think that shoulder's not doing real well. I'm going the other way. I think the Rams had their stumbling block this week, at least from an offensive standpoint. I think McVay's going to take a lot of kind of turn that into some motivation of practice. He's going to take it personally and turn this around. And I think with an opportunity to get an early leg up on the Cardinals like you have against the Seahawks, I like the Rams to win and cover on the road. I like that defense real well, especially if Kyler Murray's ability to run it on you in any way compromised, whether it's fear of a shoulder or a leg or whatever. So I'm going to take the Rams. I am going to take the over. I don't like it because I think they want you to take the over, so we're probably going to miss that. But that number is too low for me to ignore.
Huddle Up Podcast is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? All right, then we go to that 4-7 Washington football team. They travel to 11-0 or 10-1 Pittsburgh. We don't know what that'll be until after tomorrow afternoon. Was that like a 3:45 p.m. kickoff in Pittsburgh tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because the NBC has the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting tomorrow night. So that is why the game is in the afternoon. So we won't know. 11-0 or 10-1 Pittsburgh, 10-point home favorite, 44.5. This one moved to Monday at 5 o'clock. Broadcast details on this game. Ah, shit, I wasn't writing down your picks for the first two. That was my fault. What'd you say you said Tennessee?
Tennessee.
For the first one, and you said the Rams, right?
Yeah, Tennessee under, and I had Rams over.
Sorry, I was making sure things got posted on the social medias. Okay, so Monday at 5 o'clock, broadcast details to be announced for this one. Tomorrow's game, it's in the afternoon, Jake.
True that.
So, but I believe it's on Fox, so even if you're watching via a mobile device, you should be able to pick that one up. Obviously, I just laid out a scenario for the Washington football team to win the East and win a playoff game. So I like them at least to cover, but I'm going to actually go ahead and say that the Washington football team is going to hand the Pittsburgh Steelers their first loss of the season. This one's going to go over. I like the running game to keep going for Washington. And you can go ahead, Shawn.
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
I did it.
Lock it up.
It's also bizarre picking spreads that are going to change by a ton after tomorrow. So anyway, no. You can put a lock on it all you want. If you don't pay attention to the door at the other side of the shed, someone's getting in. This game, double-digit spread, always makes you want to touch it. Don't touch it because the Steelers are going to cover. Steelers are going to win this fairly handedly. It's going to continue to expose the NFC East against legitimate opponents. And I don't think it's going to be close. And I think as far as an over-under, I'll just pick one. You can take the over, I guess, and you can lock that up.
Oh, it's a double lock game.
Double lock.
Lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
That's fair. And then we'll close out the NFC or the NFL slate on Monday night. This is the original scheduled Monday night football game because there are actually 3 games next Monday. No, because the Cowboys and Ravens moved to next Tuesday night. Originally had been moved to Monday. So 2 games next Monday, 1 on Tuesday. So we'll be able to live look in on the Cowboys and Ravens as we're on the air next week. We got
exciting.
Yeah. I'm going to be too happy.
Although this will be the one where Lamar Jackson looks like last year.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have Lamar Jackson, start him in fantasy next week. 8-3 Bills. They're a 3-point road favorite at the 5-6 San Francisco 49ers. 48 is the over-under. This one, again, played in Arizona. The next 2 49ers home games will be played at the home of the Arizona Cardinals. Like the 49ers, they got a big win this week. Part of me wants to think that they're turning the corner. They got Mostert back. Kittle's going to be back eventually, but I don't have much faith in this team. They're just way too inconsistent. I mean, so are the Bills in the same time. But I'm going to take the Bills. I'm going to take them to cover and obviously win. But I'm going to go under. I don't think either of these teams are very good. I think they're going to find trouble scoring. I think this is going to be an ugly Monday night game the whole way around. Bills plus in the under.
Yeah, I'm going with you. Like the whole way through that, I was going to pick the Niners, and I just keep looking at it, and I'm like, I don't trust Nick Mullins. I don't think Nick Mullins trusts Nick Mullins.
No,
I'm going to take Josh Allen in this one all day, and I think the Bills are going to kind of exploit that defense a little bit. I'll take the over. I'll go the other way.
Okay. So that leaves us with the that's the pick'ems for the week, Shawn. So obviously this year you've been awarding the fantasy irrelevant touchdown of the week. So let's find out some of the candidates this week and who walks away with that prestigious award.
Yeah, we had a lot of them. When you have names like Adam Shaheen and CJ Prosise not even getting on the list, it's a pretty impressive week. But my honorable mentions go to Ito Smith and Josh Kelly with touchdowns. Ito Smith. Third place, a man that made you angry with Nyheim Hines on the roster, Jacoby Brissett, arriving again with 2 more touchdowns rushing.
Thing sucks.
Second place, we had a wide receiver pass from Cole Beasley to a Gabriel Davis for the Buffalo Bills. Who didn't see that one coming? Even Josh Allen fans. Why would you do that? And number 1, if you had this one and started both these guys in your fantasy league, you deserve a medal for being an idiot. Mike Glennon to Colin Johnson for the Jacksonville Jaguars is your fantasy irrelevant touchdown of the week.
Who?
All the
Who
who's.
the hell is this?
I have a jingle guy. We're probably gonna have something in the works. Hopefully, have it in the next in the coming weeks. But yeah, that is Glennon to who did you say?
Colin something. Colin Johnson, Colin Thompson. It doesn't matter. He's a rookie. Apparently, a real tall guy, going to be maybe good down the road, but not so far. And nobody had him starting, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, Jake gives us a woo, not a who. I think I got a woo here.
There's one.
There's one. Huddle Up Podcast is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?